Best wishes for 2023, and welcome to Peace Drops for the Great Green Wall Meditation and Reflections for January 2023. My name is John Dirito and I'm based in Soweto, in Johannesburg, South Africa. The Peace Drops for the Great Green Wall initiative was launched in June 2022. It is a project of the Brahma Kumaris Environment Initiative that aims to highlight the role of inner universal values towards the success of the Great Green Wall. Peace Drops seeks to encourage all those involved in the Great Green Wall to engage their inner resources of spirit as they carry out activities of the Great Green Wall. Actively engaging our consciousness and the inner human values that we all possess promotes our well-being and resilience and makes our activities and interactions easier, more successful, and more enjoyable. The Great Green Wall initiative started in 2007 as an initiative of the African Union and seeks to restore the degrading ecosystems of the Sahel, spanning across 8,000 kilometers from Senegal on the west to Djibouti on the east. It seeks to do this holistically in a manner that improves food security and climate change resilience, but also the peacefulness within the region by using various approaches such as regenerative agriculture, improving water management, promoting economic activities and training in the rural communities. The Great Green Wall was recently named as a World Restoration Flagship Initiative by the United Nations in recognition of its value and its potential in improving the lives of millions of people living in the Sahel. Today, we are focusing on two values as the Peace Drops for the Great Green Wall: faith and determination. So considering how ambitious the Great Green Wall initiative is and the challenges it has faced and is likely to face in the future, these two values of faith and determination are quite essential towards the effective implementation of this initiative. So we'll be listening to various presentations and reflections and meditations in relation to this in today's Peace Drops for the Great Green Wall. So welcome once again and hope you're going to enjoy yourself. Thank you.
Welcome to all of you who are tuning in from around the world. My name is Malaika Vaz. I'm a National Geographic explorer and wildlife filmmaker. And today I'm here in my beautiful home beach in Goa, India. I'm going to be taking you on a journey around the world to 10 amazing initiatives covering our planet's major ecosystems. The places I want to take you are all winners of a special award. They are the UN's first 10 World Restoration Flagships. Each initiative is an example of the most ambitious, promising and inspirational ways of reviving lands and coast. Now, on our journey around the world, we turn to an incredibly important continent in the race to restoration. Countries have already promised to restore 1 billion hectares. But did you know that over half of these commitments come from one continent that is emerging as a leader in this space, Africa? Over to hip-hop artist and activist Frida Amani to announce the next initiative to win the title of World Restoration Flagship.
Hello everyone, my name is Frida Amani, a rapper and a media personality from Tanzania. I am always happy to be standing in front of you to tell you about the great things about Africa. And now, ladies and gentlemen, in front of you, I'm about to announce the winner of the movement about regreening the planet. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is the Great Green Wall! Yes, stretching all the way across Africa, the Great Green Wall has been a great push into identifying the solution for the restoration of Africa. In Burkina Faso, the plan is to get more than 2 million hectares restored. Ladies and gentlemen, together, I believe we can do this. I believe in Africa. I believe in us. So now is the time to regreen our future. Let's restore our planet.
Vous le savez très bien que c'est une zone où le climat est trop changeant.
Dans le temps passé, les terres là sont vraiment suffisantes. Mais à l'heure actuelle, là, ça ne répond plus parce qu'il y a eu la dégradation qui a engendré la désertification. De plus en plus, les conflits augmentent. Tout ça, ce sont des conflits que la dégradation et la désertification fait instaurer.
Vraiment trouver des moyens pour faire en sorte que les populations vivent mieux dans un écosystème qui est très hostile, qu'on connaît déjà, que l'écosystème du Sahel.
Tule kukango kang ni diara kul fansin wal barka no kanda ay ku shara wallahi ba su shara ila almane ko nangu fu ilmo gudu ana
Nos projets pour l'avenir, nous voulons assez que notre groupement là, nos activités soient propagées dans l'international, pas même dans le national, jusqu'à l'extérieur.
I'd like to do a meditation commentary that some of the yogic farmers do. And it's about being a seed. So I just want you to settle where you are. And just bring your attention to the center of your forehead. Just imagine that you are there, you, the soul, the living being, as a living seed. Just feel yourself as this light, this seed, this tiny, silent seed of light. And you can also be aware of yourself in this temple body. This temple body made of earth, water, fire, air. And just imagine that the water element of your body just gently leaves and returns to the rivers and the oceans from whence it came. Just imagine that the air element of your body returns to the wind from whence it came. And the fire, the heat within your body becomes cool and leaves and returns to the sun, from where all warmth first begins. And the earth, the remaining earthen element of your body, gently returns to the land and once again becomes the mountains and the valleys. And so here we are, suspended, tiny seed of conscious light. And gently we descend to the earth. As we touch the earth, as I, the seed of light, touch the earth, I gently sink within that earth. And I go about a couple of centimeters down into the earth. So quiet. So still. So warm and comforting, this earth around me. And as I rest here, I start to feel this gentle ray upon me. This gentle trickling of rain. It feels good, that coolness on I, the seed of light. The warmth of my Mother Earth, the coolness of rain. And I feel this warmth coming from above. Oh, makes me feel bright. My mind brightens. I feel full of possibility. Still silent and radiant, but I feel the urge to explore this gentle calling to rise. For I, the seed of light, just reach above with my mind. Gently reach above the soil. I look out. Look at this wondrous land around me. My mind, in the form of a little green shoot, rises above the land. I can feel the wind. I know there are friendly people and animals. Someone is thinking well of me. I feel stronger. I feel confident. I know I will be well. I feel vibrations of love and of power. I put my roots of light into the soil and I start growing strong and straight. I continue to grow up to reach the sun, feeding on these beautiful vibrations of love and power and care and potentiality, pure potentiality. I know I will reach my full potential. I grow strong and straight and tall, my roots firmly in the earth, reaching up to the sun. And I feel I have fulfilled my destiny. I am strong. I am bright. I am tall. I am steady. I am loved.
Faith. Faith is a virtue that is important to the success of the Great Green Wall. According to the Oxford Dictionary, faith is complete trust or confidence in someone or something, or a strong belief in God or the doctrines of a religion or spiritual understanding. The Bengali poet and philosopher Rabindranath Tagore said, "Faith is the bird that feels the light when the dawn is still dark." And the Lebanese artist and writer Khalil Gibran stated, "Faith is an oasis in the heart which will never be reached by the caravan of thinking." These are beautiful thoughts about the power of faith, But I'm also reminded of a quote from a friend who worked for a long time in Egypt. Have faith and trust in God, but tie your camel. It's an important balance to strike. We have to be practical and to do our best, take responsibility for our own actions and even our thoughts and words, while we have that firm faith that ultimately the outcomes will be beneficial because there are other forces working in our favor. This is not a blind faith, but a knowing, positive, and hope-filled attitude about how the drama of life plays itself out. Daddy Janki, one of the senior teachers of the Brahma Kumaris, spoke a lot about consciousness and emphasized how important it is to make your intellect very peaceful, very pure. She cautioned people about thinking wasteful thoughts and not letting your intellect get caught in waste or negativity, and explained that by knowing God, the Supreme, your waste thoughts can be cleaned and you can be filled with pure thoughts. There is a lot of benefit in this high quality of thought. She explained when you consistently have high quality, positive, and pure thoughts, your self-confidence grows. It is God's wonder, but a feeling comes inside that everything you had hoped for can happen. Everything is happening naturally. And for the future also, everything will happen naturally. Daddy Janki explained this faith then becomes a force that enables things to happen. Without this faith, you will have doubt and some things will go wrong. But with the force of this faith, things that you had thought to be impossible will happen naturally. B.C. Forbes, the Scottish journalist, stated, "He who has faith has an inward reservoir of courage, hope, confidence, calmness, and assuring trust that all will come out well, even though to the world it may appear to take time or sometimes come out badly." This power of faith is a special ingredient that can contribute to the success of the Great Green Wall, to help make what was seemingly impossible possible. The hard work still needs to be done. There will be ups and downs along the way, and it may take a long time, but the courage, cooperation, commitment, confidence, and faith that the work, like the Great Green Wall, will make a difference, will make it possible. The Dagara people in Burkina Faso and northern Ghana have a proverb: to stir food for a long time is not going hungry. It reminds us of the value of patience, endurance, and trust, and also of faith that we will be provided with what we need to survive and thrive. The Dagara word for faith is Dibo. Dibo is a trust in God, other spirits, and the ancestors to help people through difficulties and to live life fully. Faith is a powerful force in the Dagara cosmovision because it provides a confidence to keep on keeping on. In the Dagara cosmovision, faith is about the relationship with earth, rain, plants, and the metaphysical world. Faith that harmonious relationship will produce what the community needs to survive. Faith that God has given the gift to people to gently tell the earth in order to survive. Any fault or difficulty can be attributed to a fault in human behavior. Faith and an understanding of the relationships and interdependence with the spiritual world and the elements make Dagara a proud people with important value-based and moral codes that regulate behavior. Their faith makes them strong and resilient. As farming people in a sometimes harsh environment, their faith that when they plant seeds and patiently watch and carefully tend them, their community will receive the nourishment they need for a full and happy life. The cosmos, nature, the ancestors, and the Supreme will conspire to ensure the seeds will flourish. That is faith.
Today, let me reflect on power of determination required for the success of the Great Green Wall. The living symbol of hope, the longest living structure on the planet, stretching 8,000 kilometers across Africa. It allows for no doubts, but it calls for unshakable faith in the purpose and trust in ourselves that we can do it. Each one has the thought that it should be like that. The Great Green Wall should be created. But it doesn't happen that fast in practice. Why is that? What is the reason? What is the barrier that prevents that thought from coming into practice? On the one hand, there is the thought that it should happen as soon as possible, but on the other hand, there is the thought that it will only happen at the end. So, why is it? What is the weakness in me that contributes to this delay, to that barrier? Waste thoughts, doubtful thoughts, create a brick wall which prevents us from creating the Great Green Wall. One determined thought can allow me to high jump this wall. What is this powerful thought? Everyone should have the feeling that I must be the one who does this. So I can change the words. It should be like that into I will do it. I will be part of this solution. And I can show everyone. Let each one individually have this determined thought. Don't look at others. Don't listen to others. Don't get influenced by others. If all were to have such determined thoughts, then coming together as a total gathering would be such an experience, such an impact. In this way, we are able to create a new era of sustainability for nature and prosperity for humanity across the Sahel region. In this way, the Great Green Wall becomes a reality. The Great Green Wonder becomes the real achievement of all of us together. With the best wishes of determined thoughts for 2023, take a moment and create one determined thought for yourself. What will I do this year to contribute to creating the Great Green Wall?
I wish to thank all the speakers and all of you for attending our program today. Turning the mind within helps me to link up with and access the values of the inner self. And when I do this, I reposition my thinking and my feelings into a space of inner strength where there is clarity, a space where faith, determination, and the creativity I need to activate them in practice are more natural. So, let us activate these values as we carry on with the implementation of the Great Green Wall and all the other activities we carry out in life. It is also evident that nature, the vegetation, the plants, the animals, even the elements of nature, are very responsive to the energy of our inner spirit. And traditionally, we recognize this, and we revere nature in general, and also in our farming and agricultural practices. So, I hope that we can all once again start reactivating this awareness as part of the restoration we are seeking in the Great Green Wall Initiative, and even more broadly as we restore our relationship with nature on a global level. So once again, thank you very much for attending today's program. I wish you all the best in 2023.